squad to the sea. We grindin' just to make some history. If you ain't fucking round with me, then I'ma keep you close, my enemy. Rollin' with my squad to the sea. We grindin' just to make some history. If you ain't fucking round with me, then I'ma keep you close, my enemy. If you ain't fucking around with a nigga like me, then don't come around when the nigga get his green. If you fuck me over, then I turn into the Reaper G. Got me fucked up, have you 6 feet in the sea. I'm sitting so obstructed by this nigga's audacity. They blatantly gossiping about me up in the streets. I'ma fuck around and turn this town into an autocracy. Kneel on down and crown me now, cause I am your majesty. My enemy got a meeting at 3 to see if he is trying to overthrow me. If he is, well fuck that nigga, gotta take him out and take over the streets. If you with the squad, then you fucking around, then you gotta be here through the bad times. If you switching up, you done fucked up, cause now your ass finna see my bad side. I'm rolling with my squad to the sea. We grindin' just to make some history. If you ain't fucking round with me, then I'ma keep you close, my enemy. Rollin' with my squad to the sea. We grindin' just to make some history. If you ain't fucking round with me, then I'ma keep you close, my enemy.
If you my enemy, don't you pretend to me that you akin to me, you ain't my bro. Went from them 10 G's playing my strings like a symphony. Paxer Houdini is gone. Draped in that FFB, I got the recipe. Stand up for some even if I'm alone. Woke up the commas, I'ma put some in the safe, and the 30% I'ma blow. Catch a flight, turn up in the suite. Next Miami Beach, I got gasoline. Straight Supreme on that 93. Just to say the least, I've been on the big and better things. Keep the fake loves, fake hugs, and all them frenemies. Niggas stole from me, tried to take my hoes from me, really took my dough from me. Fuck niggas got close to me, I was down and they was ghosts to me. Posted stories when they roll with me. You want the life that go with it. Niggas turn snake, I'm a gorilla.
I'm rolling with my squad to the sea. We grindin' just to make some history. If you ain't fucking round with me, then I'ma keep you close, my enemy. Rollin' with my squad to the sea. We grindin' just to make some history. If you ain't fucking round with me, then I'ma keep you close, my enemy. My enemy, my enemy, my enemy need to stay close to me. I'm so obsessed with the quest that it is so absurd. I hope I don't end up in the back of a hearse. I'm focused on my time that I had left on earth. I hope my mama never had to put me in the dirt. I'm contemplating getting a couple bitches, have them in the fucking kitchen, and they cooking up that word. You think I'm tripping, but I am so disturbed. I'm fucking twisted, I'm so sadistic, but I'm a mystic. Just in case you missed it, pay attention, shut up and listen. I believe in God's high and mighty godly existence. Ayo, 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 ayo. Tryna get my money right, just listen to my songs. I'm gonna be a movie star on your radio. Ayo, 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 ayo. I'm tryna get my shot, I'm aiming for the stars. Sleeping on me now, I won't know just who you are.
poppin', everybody? It's motherfucking YK in the building here today. This is a very important show. One, if you are a person of color, this show will be important to you, especially if you're young. Hell, old people, same thing. What's going on, it had me decide to go ahead and get dressed up in the suit and tie. Okay? I actually had an event going on a little bit earlier, so that it's just convenient. I might as well keep the same shit on, okay? Black people are blatantly getting killed. And these stories come out over and over and over and over again. And it's like, you know, I make this comment, you know, they're killing us now. They're killing us, just blatantly killing us. And my mom doesn't hesitate to always remind me, no, son, they've always done this. It's just now we have cameras, we have media coverage like there was no tomorrow. It's always been this way. And it saddens me because the story of Tyre, this dude was a devoted father. Young guy. And to be taken out like that by the police, before I start to just ramble on, we're going to have to go ahead and get into the show. This isn't something that's going to be super comical. I have some areas in here, but to be honest, this is a dark show for me. I'd really want to come at it in a serious approach, but we're going to have our moments for us to motherfucking cut up. And let me go ahead and start by saying, I don't want to disrespect anybody who's coming here for informational problems, but sometimes in order to relieve my stress, I cuss, okay? So that's going to happen at certain parts of this show because I'm fed up. I'm fed up as a black man who has experienced biasness by police officers. I personally have experienced it. So, real quick, holla, everybody. Welcome to the motherfucking show. Glad that you motherfuckers are here. Holla at you motherfuckers.
God damn, what a big old ass. What's the mathematics? What's the mathematics? Yo, mama, can a brother holler at you? Holler, holler, holler. Holler at you, holler, holler at you, holler at you, holler, 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 holler. You, brother. Can a brother holler at you? I know a little, are you gay? I know a little homosexual Mexican would love to have you, boy. You spending bucks, big bucks, big bucks, big bucks. Love you, have you, love you, have you, love you, have you.
Are you gay? What the what the hell? Hey brother, are you gay? They like to spend big bucks, brother. Get your goddamn hustling ass the hell on out of here. What the hell? This story had pushed me to the limit because I haven't done a video on the police brutality issue. Because at some point I felt like it was black people pushing the situation, right? Like, in other words, not getting killed by the police officers, but just coming at the police officers with a
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
about this on the show before. You have African American rappers saying N-word this and N-word that, but a Caucasian can't.
So say it.
Say what?
Say the word you want to say.
I'm not saying that I want to say it. I'm just saying that I can't.
Sure you can. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you.
Okay, this is hypocritical. You know we can't.
Sure you can. This is America. Both of you.
Not enough to hurt anybody, but to fight fucking back. And you cannot fight back against the police because they will kill your ass, especially being black. So any situation that happened, we're going to unfold all of this. I really want to get to the video footage so I can explain as I show you guys what is going on. So first off, let's start with the officials and getting out the bio out the way. So, Tyre Nichols. Tyre DeAndre Nichols was born June 5th, 1993 and passed away January 10th, 2023. Nichols was 29 years old and was a black man. He worked for FedEx and had a 4-year-old son. He was also an amateur photographer with a photography website. Does this look like somebody that deserves that? I mean, nobody looks like they deserve it, but seriously. What's up, my man Sean? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. I'm sorry I'm a little late. You know I'm on nigga time, okay? Anyway, Nichols was raised in Sacramento, California, and moved to Memphis in 2020. Ain't that a bitch? According to his family's attorney, Nichols was almost impossibly slim due to Cohen's disease. He weighed 145 pounds. For some of you motherfuckers in different countries, 66 kilograms. At the height of 6'3". For some of you motherfuckers in different countries, 1.91 meters. Okay, or nine. I don't. Okay, I'd speak American. All right, here we go. So that's Tyre Nichols. 145 pounds. 145 pounds. Just think about that, y'all. Well, let's go into this. Look at these big bear wolf bastards. Look at these goddamn ape-looking creatures. Look at this shit right here. The 5 black Memphis Police Department officers at the traffic stop each had 2 to 6 years of police experience. Now, mind you, reports came out that this wasn't the first time some of these motherfuckers done had problems like that or complaints like that took place from what we're going to show you guys here today. 4 of the 5 had previously been reprimanded or suspended by the department for various offenses. All 5 members of the Memphis Police Department, 30 people specialized hotspot policing unit known as Scorpion, as an acronym for Streets Crime Operation to Restore Peace in Our Neighborhoods. Ain't that a bitch? So the name of they motherfucking squad, Scorpion, is Street Crime Operations to Restore Peace in Our Neighborhoods. And I don't think these niggas serve peace any goddamn where, because all they know how to do is beat a fucking gang beat 145 pounder when all these motherfuckers is over 200 fucking pounds. Viewers' discretion is advised, people. I'm just saying my language is a little off today. Scorpion was assembled in October 2021 to deal with serious crimes and was disbanded in the wake of this incident. Scorpion officers drove unmarked cars and many dressed in plain clothes and wore bulletproof vests marked with police on the shit. On January 7th, 2023, 5 black police officers of the Memphis Police Department severely beat Tyre Nichols, a 29-year-old black man, during a traffic stop. Nichols was hospitalized in critical condition and died 3 years later. Well, that's the officialness. Now, before we move forward, what you're about to see is disturbing. This video isn't made to be made light of. It isn't meant to create shock value. It is solely meant to inform. This example will allow me to set the rest of the stage of my show and explaining how black people can avoid situations like this. In a situation where no one is being provoked and only is he trying to de-escalate the situation, which is taking in a sense of rage, we're going to have to come to a conclusion of how to prevent this from happening to one of us. Or even people of, Caucasian people. This could help you as well. So, once again, viewers' discretion is advised. Let's go into the first clip. I have 5 clips set out, and I'm going to kind of talk over some of them. So, yeah, once again, viewer discretion is advised. If you're not interested in seeing the footage, this will be the time for you to leave. All right, here we go.
You get your ass blown the fuck off! Get the fuck out the car! Get the fuck out the fucking car! Damn, I didn't do anything! Hey, the fucking ass! Hey, I didn't turn your ass around! Alright. On the ground. Alright. Hey, you don't do that, okay? Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Okay. Tase your ass! Tase! Alright, I'm on the ground. Lay down! Lay down! Please get on the ground! I think to tase you! Get on the ground! Lay down! One! Now! I'm tasing! Alright, okay. Bring your bitch ass back. Break your shit. Okay, dude, damn! Turn the fuck around. Put your fucking hands on your back! Bitch, put your hands behind your back while I break. Okay, stop. I'm gonna knock your ass the fuck out. You guys are really doing a lot right now. Bro, lay down. I'm just trying to go home. Lay down. Man, if you don't lay down. I am on the ground. Put your hands on your stomach. I'm afraid. Okay. Get the fuck back. Stop! I'm not doing it. Stay. Oh, shit.
Now, I'm sorry if the footage seems a little grainy. I did put the show at a little bit high quality, so my shit could be skipping like a motherfucker right now. So sorry about that in advance. This man is literally trying to reason with them. Hey, I am on the ground. Get on the motherfucking ground. I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground. I'm trying to comply with what's going on. Y'all coming at me. You first come to the vehicle saying, I will blow your shit off. It's difficult, and I'm trying not to get emotional, because What could he have done differently? The only thing that I can see is being quiet. That's the only thing I can see. But even then, we are in a country. What's up, Overlord? What's going on, my nigga? What the hell? I need a cut badder than the hell. Okay, this ain't a fresh cut, nigga. Y'all probably ain't seen my hair in a while, but Lord, I'm gonna get a fresh cut. Let's believe that. All right, so this footage here, once again, viewers' discretion is advised. I don't know how this is gonna play, because it might be skipping like a motherfucker. This doesn't have any audio, so I'm gonna try to keep my mic on, and this clip is so graphic that I had to speed it up. It was a little bit lengthy as well. I understand why he ran, because if he's complying with them and they're still trying to break him off, and you in fear for your life, what else are you going to do? See, the police have an escape. I'm in fear for my life. That's why I pulled a gun and shot him. But what about us civilians? When we are in fear of our lives from the police, what do? And the only option that we have, because we can't use force against police officers, is to run. And that's what Tyre did. So this is when they caught him, and then they start to abuse him, which led to, obviously, his death. Once again, viewers' discretion is advised. This is where they caught him. Multiple officers are coming in. And at this point, it was they caught him. He tried to run away, and they caught him. And then as multiple officers, this guy with the baton is just, for what? He's already being in handcuffs. Look at this. He's in handcuffs. And all of these officers are coming around. Look at this. Why was all of that necessary? You got this guy laid out on the ground and you put him on a car. You treat a human being like this? That's how you treat human beings. Overlord, thank you, brother. If you my damn fan, nigga, you better get started being a part of the live shows. I know it's hard because some YouTubers, like, I'm a fan of Showbiz the Adult. That's really the only nigga I watch live religiously. Y'all should check out his channel. Yeah, I'll be trying to be live in the comment section and shit like that. So y'all niggas, we got to develop a community, damn it. Okay, and if it calls one video at a motherfucking time, we're gonna do it. Okay. So thank you, Overlord. I hope to see you a lot more often, my brother. I hope to see you a lot more. And hell, if you missed the live stream, nigga, get in the comments and let your voice be heard. Every last one of y'all. I don't care if you're new. I don't care if you just clicked on this motherfucking video and was like, hey, I'm new. Like, get in the comments. I will see you. I would most likely say something to you. Say I'm not one of them stuck-up bastards, okay? Now, we're going to go now into the police body cams. We got the pole scene. We've seen how they came at him in that way. Let's check out on one of the police officers using pepper spray. And these police officers are so inept of their motherfucking jobs, they end up pepper spraying their goddamn selves.
Shut the fuck up. See you wipe your... Hey.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
You might get sprayed again.
Hey. Hey, Mike.
Hey, bro. Watch out, watch out.
Watch out. Give me your hand.
Mom! Hey.
Give me your hands. Give me.
Okay, all right.
Give me your fucking hand. Give me your hand.
All right. Okay. All right. Huh?
Hey, Mike, give me your hands, bro.
Hey.
Give me your hands.
Watch out. Spray your ass again.
Hey, give me your hands, bro.
Watch out.
Spray. Give me your hands, bro.
Oh, shit.
Give me your hands.
Oh, shit.
Mom! Give me your hands, bro.
All right.
Oh, Overlord, make sure your ass hit the motherfucking like. Okay? Look at that. You're beating a man that's on the ground. The other man that called out for his mama that I remember that got brutalized by the police was George Floyd. In his most biggest time of crises, the one person that means the most to him, he calls out for. At that point, police officers, when you hear a man call out for his mama, he's howling like that, just don't continue beating on him. See, you police officers are only supposed to use force when it's in self-defense. And out of all of the footage, I see nothing showing that they needed to be in self-defense. That ain't the first time I've seen an officer just come out and punch a chick or a male. These police officers get to a certain point that they take their job to the I am the law and then decide to use force against people. These are human fucking beings. And just because, see, this is a race issue. Let's be clear. Oh, well, these weren't white officers. These are black officers. You're damn right they were black officers. And why they decided to do that is because that black kid, they knew that black life didn't matter. That's why when they say Black Lives Matter and somebody says, no, all lives matter, that's not the case. Because all lives do not matter. Black people's lives clearly do not matter. This man is on the ground howling, trying to watch himself from getting punched. Why is the pepper spray even necessary? These officers are 200 some odd pounds. If you guys are watching this, please do not forget to hit the like. If you don't hit the like, it makes it difficult for my show to grow. So please make sure you guys hit the like. Okay? Let's check out this clip once again. It just gets more graphic and graphicer. Where a police officer, with him being restrained, we've already seen all of this and a faster notion for the pole shot. This is an officer coming up and using a baton. For what basis, I'm not sure. Usually when police officers use force, it is supposed to be in self-defense. Now watch this.
Hey, I'm a sissy guy. Give me your motherfucking hands. Watch out. I'm gonna baton the fuck out you. Hit the fucking hands. Watch out. Watch out. Give us your hands. Give us your hands. Give us your hands. Same location. Ross and Kelsey. Watch it. Give me your fucking hand. Give me your hand. Give me your fucking hand. Give me your hand, motherfucker. Give me your hand. Ross and Castlegate. We are east of the intersection.
I need to understand why use so much force of that nature. I don't see a man resisting besides trying to protect his face. I see a man using his hands to lessen the blow of the shots that he's receiving to his face. This man's hands is restrained by two separate officers. I mean, come on. How is this has been accepted? How is that okay? How are you looking at that shit and not feeling some type of way, regardless of what race you are? And there's a lot of people out here denying this kind of shit. Here's your proof.
The Castlegate and Bear Creek. You can get here from Ross and Castlegate.
My motherfucker made me spray myself.
Man, me too.
Tase them and
Hey, can you get my car, please? Fuck. Fuck.
You gotta be happy. I seen him. Man, he turned around. He hit him with a taser. He took, man, he snatched them motherfuckers out, took our run. Hell yeah.
Fuck, man.
Huh? Yeah, I'm straight. That shit hit him out.
He was straight.
I ain't talking about straight like that. I'm talking about not injured. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, fuck. He said, put that shit out, man. Come on, y'all want him to bring him down there?
Man, I'm not bringing dude. Man, hell.
Bring him down there. Oh, hold on. Fuck this. Bro. My motherfucker. My eyes. I got sprayed too.
Oh, yeah, my shit's burning. I just re-opened my shit back up, bro. What? My leg, bro. My knee. Oh, I said him. He opened the door. I see wiping his face. Hey, he took our running as soon as I seen him wiping his face, bro.
Hold on, where y'all see him?
Right here. He was running through the yard, bro. This why I got him.
I said I couldn't see no more.
Boy, you said that. We went through there. Yeah. Y'all said bald head, though. I was like, yeah. But then he started running, bro.
He was wiping his face. I said he wiping his face. So that's it. Yeah, that's him.
Man, you came right on time, boy.
I know. I see y'all seeing his ass run.
You came right on time. As soon as I took his ass to the
So
ground.
I like, fuck my leg, bro. I know I'm finna feel this shit.
Bro, my shit been hurting all day, but when I seen that boy running, bro, that motherfucker ain't started hurting no more, bro.
Yes, bro.
Bro.
Camera gone somewhere. That motherfucker over here.
That motherfucker high.
He high.
Come on.
He high as a mother. Hey, sit up, bro. Sit up, man.
And here got a tree.
What the fuck wrong with my radio, bro? Shit.
Testing, 1, 2, motherfucking 3. Look at these excuses. Oh, my leg, this nigga's 145 fucking pounds. Oh, he's on drugs. The nigga was talking clear as day when you pulled the nigga out the car. Sorry of those of you who didn't hear me. I guess I hit my buttons or something over here and fucked it up. My volume was increasingly decreasing as we went. Okay? But let's go ahead and take a motherfucking holla break and talk to the hollers in this motherfucker. How the hell you doing, brother? And I heard you got a new wife.
Holla, 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 holla at you. Holla at you, baby. Holla at you. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla at you. Holla at you, holla at you, holla at you. Baby, holla at you, holla at you, holla at you. Holla at you, holla, 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 holla. Holla at you, at you, holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, holla, holla.
All right, Holla. Nice talking to you, brother. Now, what about this woman of yours? What is she good at? Like, what does she bring to the table when it comes down to you, brother?
Come on now, do it!
They said create Holla OnlyFans.
Well, I line up the dicks and sucks tonight.
What? See Holla?
Meaning, mighty mo. Come on, baby, bring some mo.
Okay. I wasn't prepared for that one. Okay. Now that we've had that damn break, now that we've understood what the hell happened, why was all of that necessary? I just need to know, why was that necessary? And if you're getting beat on like that, how the fuck do you handle that? If you're getting punched in your face, are you not going to put up your hands? If you don't have anything to defend yourself, mind you, these are police officers. If you don't have anything to defend yourself, what the fuck you gonna do? Oh, that's right. Run! What could have been done differently? It wasn't his attitude, because if the police ran up on you like that, you're gonna act the same damn way. They're telling you to get on the ground when you already on the ground. What do you do? Now we're going to move into the other video portion of the show. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to say. But Tyre was, in a sense, beaten like a fucking human piñata.
Memphis police beat Tyre Nichols like a human piñata, according to his family. Police who had pulled Tyre over for a traffic stop claimed that he tried to flee and became confrontational, arguing they needed to use necessary force to stop him. But after watching still publicly unreleased footage, Tyre's family said he was pepper sprayed, shocked with a stun gun, and restrained while defenseless. With his stepfather adding, "Our son ran because he was scared for his life, and 3 days later he died." And the whole city's on edge waiting for the release of this video. Because key thing, all 5 officers involved in the stop were fired 10 days later for violating use of force and failing to render aid. But not a single one of them has been charged yet. With people wondering, what does this footage look like, and will the officers be held accountable?
Well, clearly, we just watched the footage. Clearly. He was defenseless. I just don't know what else to say. And cops are doing this. And it seems like the more cops get caught up on this shit, the more of them want to do this shit. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Let's check out news on this actual situation.
The narrative that is being put on what looks to be a very horrific incident is inflammatory. It's coming from the president on down, that we are living through an epidemic of racially biased police killings of black men. That is completely false. President Biden just said, the criminal justice system denies equal treatment to blacks. He should know better. Study after study coming out of Harvard, out of Michigan State University, out of the left-wing Center for Policing Equity shows that there is no bias in fatal police shootings.
She blames diversity training and implicit bias training, that we need more use of force training. That's what we need for police. And then she makes the bold claim that there was no racial bias. There is no racial bias in fatal police shootings. And this just flies in the face of what we know.
Now, that oblivious shit that that pisses me off. Well, there's no such thing. When it came down to these police-involved shootings, there's no racial bias. So why is a large number of black people getting killed unarmed? The only point of them using deadly force is in self-defense. So why are unarmed black people, black kids being killed? I understand black people can be scary from time to time, but that ain't worth killing they ass. And you got this bitch sitting up here, don't know right from wrong when it comes to race relations. Understanding she don't have to live in that world. Fox News don't display the same kind of shit that everybody else displays. Which I'm pretty certain that's the news channel that her motherfucking ass was on. Let's get the president's reaction. Because honestly, before I move into that, that's the problem. For those of you that live in a different world, that see life through a different lens, doesn't mean that life isn't the way people are crying out for help. Everybody cares about every race problems besides black people. We've been getting killed for hundreds of years. But the moment a fucking famous rapper like Kanye West says anything about Jews or any other race that ain't black, then he gets canceled. But he wears a All Lives Matter shirt, that ain't a problem. Oh, I'm sorry, a White Lives Matter shirt, that ain't a problem. Black people are not cared about. All lives do not matter. And saying that is living in that fucking fake reality that isn't reality. Asians just got into a situation in Atlanta and they changed laws. What about the fucking laws to protect black folks? And speaking of the damn president, we're going to see what that bastard has to say, because this motherfucker went on the Breakfast Club and said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Who the hell are you talking to, nigga? Just because I don't vote for your stinking ass don't mean I ain't black. You sure has made fucking laws to where you discriminated against black people. You've had racial biases back in the day, which you've even admitted to. So who the hell are you talking to? And as president, sir, what the hell have you done? Yet Asians get killed in their place of work, but you sign laws, Congress signs a law to protect them, but what about black people that continue to be getting killed? You got a nigga running from the police officer. We got a video footage of the police officer shooting this nigga in the back. You just seen these police officers beat and bludgeon Tyre Nichols. Where is the support and help for us?
Body camera footage surrounding the death of Tyre Nichols was released on Friday. The footage shows a January 7th confrontation during a traffic stop between 29-year-old Nichols and 5 Memphis, Tennessee police officers who have since been fired and charged with second-degree murder. During the traffic stop, Nichols was severely beaten by the officers, and he died 3 days later. At least 2 of the officers are expected to plead not guilty, according to MSNBC. At his family's press conference earlier on Friday, Nichols was remembered as a devoted father and family man, a free spirit, a photographer, and a talented skateboarder, as seen in a video shared by the family's attorney, Ben Crump. Many, including President Biden, have spoken out amid the release of the video of Nichols' beating. The president said in part in a statement on Friday, "Like so many, I was outraged and deeply pained to see the horrific video of the beating that resulted in Tyre Nichols' death. It is yet another painful reminder of the profound fear and trauma, the pain, and the exhaustion that Black and brown Americans experience every single day.
But yet, Mr. President, you don't have that black and brown skin. So it's not in your interest to sign something protecting us. But yet you're outraged. When you, as vice president, had been experiencing that shit. You've been seeing it. And now as president, you still ain't did shit to protect black lives. If you can't get it by legislation, why the hell don't you sign something executive? Do an executive order to protect black lives. I'm asking you, Mr. President, as a nigga that voted for you. You're outraged, right? Show it. Show that you are outraged. Show that we're not going to take this shit anymore. Do something when it comes down to these police officers. Make it a federal law or something. God damn. Do something. If it ain't fucking crazy people out here with automatic rifles who had fucking history of being crazy, then it's the goddamn police officers that are supposed to protect and serve. Or if you're a Scorpion, restore peace in the fucking neighborhoods by killing a fucking nigga on the streets who was defenseless. Yeah, that's Scorpion enough. Now let's check out what Memphis residents have to say about the shit.
It's too easy to become a cop. Those men literally showed you they could not control their pride, their anger, and they are people in a uniform of law.
I wish I could have been there to help, to stop, or be a voice of reason to those officers. I don't think it was a routine traffic stop. I think it was more to it.
Me as a woman of color, I have a son, and it's like, I don't want to stay here because I know my son won't have a chance. Doesn't matter if he's artsy, indie, skateboard, it doesn't matter.
Everybody's outraged. But what the fuck is being done about it? I don't hear anything. I don't feel fucking safe in my own goddamn country that I was born in. For the color of my skin? I have a fucking target on my back because of the color of my skin? Are we still going to continue living under these ordinances? And I've newsflash, motherfuckers. I got a son, too, who's going to travel in this fucking world one day. And I pray to God I instill enough fear and information in his heart and life to know how to maneuver. See, people, black people, people of color, understand we control shit. But in this story, there was nothing that could have been controlled. The only thing he could have done that could have possibly saved his life is shutting up and going limp. So one thing to help us move forward, when the police pull us out of the car, shut up and go limp. Say nothing. Do not stress. We're going to have to take it through the courts. If you ain't got no money, I pray that the public defender that the courts assign is inept enough to protect you in that sense. Which in most cases, it ain't. Go limp. When you get pulled over by your car, in the car, have your hands visible, have your wallet out before they even get to you, so you're not doing any extra reaching. If you have a fucking gun or whatever the case is, make sure when they ask you, tell them the truth. Be respectful. Don't go in prideful, trying to fight. They have the right to kill. In fact, they get justified on this shit. And when they pull your ass out the car, ask no questions, be quiet, and go limp. That is the only way for us to survive. And if they continue to beat your ass, still stand steadfast, be quiet, and stay limp. Don't even defend yourself. That's seemingly the only way that I can possibly think that we could live after a situation like this. And we got motherfuckers out here living in a whole different reality, like Fox News.
The Memphis police didn't use a single chokehold that entire time, but Democrats want to ban them. A chokehold done properly would have subdued Tyre and had him handcuffed.
One, there were many cops on top of, literally on top of, the 140-pound Tyre Nichols. Large men of giant physical stature couldn't get him under control. Is that what you're saying, Jesse Waters?
Let me address you, Jesse Waters. Punk ass, bitch ass, hoe ass nigga. Fuck you. I understand you live in a different reality, bitch. But let me tell you something. Chokeholds, fist punches, gunshots. It's all a goddamn same. What about defusing situations? We just seen chokeholds kill. If a nigga's on the street selling cigarettes, be careful. You can get killed by a police officer and put in handcuffs if you are in New York. You could be at a fucking traffic stop, get pulled out your car and beat to death. It's evident. It's clear. So what the fuck is the spin about? What is all this spin about the situation? It is what it is. We are getting killed. It's no way to defend it. It's no way to pick a side. It's either you're for killing black people or you against it. There's no middle lane. There's no acceptance in this case. And Fox News has showed over and over and over again that they're willing to put someone who is biased against people of color front and center. Let's check out the FBI director on this particular situation.
What happened in Memphis is obviously tragic. I have seen the video myself, and I will tell you, I was appalled. I'm struggling to find a stronger word, but I will just tell you I was appalled. The FBI, working with the Justice Department, takes great pride in our color of law investigations, and we will pursue, as has already been announced, an investigation here, and we'll do it professionally without fear or favor, by the book, as I think is expected of us. As far as preparation, all of our field offices have been alerted to work closely with their state and local partners, including in particular, of course, in Memphis, in the event of something getting out of hand. But I would just add my voice to the Attorney General's and to the families to whom my heart goes out, that there's a right way and a wrong way in this country to express being upset or angry about something, and we need to make sure that if there is that sentiment expressed here, it's done in the right way.
Appalled, huh? So, clearly, going to jail is not enough for police officers to stop. Okay. Clearly. But why don't we, after we charge the police officers, if we even do, because in most cases, the officers don't even get charged. After we charge the officers, instead of giving them a certain amount of time, like life, why don't we automatically guarantee death? See, things like that is put in place to prevent people from doing such acts. Police officers who are set to enforce the law and protect and serve. I seen no protection and I seen no serving when it came to Tyre Nichols. Tyre Nichols, sorry. Why don't you push for the death penalty? on officers that kill unjustifiably. Can we do that? Can we get that going, FBI director? Can we fucking Congress people? Can we get the laws put in place that if police officers kill a person unjustifiably, they get the death penalty? Life ain't enough. Possibility of parole ain't enough. Because clearly these cops are still feeling emboldened to kill. Especially if you're black, you're more likely to get away from it. Unless you're black cops and you get charged for it.
Hello, everyone. We do have breaking news that we want to bring to you right now, just into the Fox 13 newsroom. We have just learned of criminal charges filed against those 5 Memphis police officers. Those 5 Memphis police officers fired in the death of Tyre Nichols. We just learned of charges against them. All 5 officers now show up in the Shelby County Jail records as of this morning. They are, as you see here on your screen, Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, Emmett Martin III, Desmond Mills Jr., and Justin Smith.
Now, let's break down the ironic thing about these police officers. Like I've said before, somebody will be like, well, then it wasn't white officers, so it wasn't a race thing. Yeah, it is. It still is. They killed this black boy. They killed him, thinking that they could get away with that. They wouldn't do that to a rich, pristine white kid because they know. And thank God the chief of police at that motherfucker is a black woman. Now, here's the ironic thing I've never seen. In a situation of a cop killing a man, they fire them, which was 10 days later. They fired them and then charged them. Usually we have to wait a few years for that shit to happen. Usually in most cases, when shit like this happens, someone files a complaint, they go to the news, then the news asks for the video footage, the police officers fight and tug about releasing the video footage until there's enough fucking outrage, and then they are forced to release the video footage. Then when they are forced to release the video footage, months, if not years later, after releasing the shit, we find out that the officers has still been on duty and not left off of duty. When outrage come out, then the police force is forced to fucking suspend them with pay, usually, until they are actually charged. And the moment they are charged, they are let go. In this case, because these are black officers, fucking fire them and charge their ass immediately. I find that ironic as hell. And as the attorney for Tyre Nichols, he said hopefully this has set the stage and the expectation of how to move forward for future cases. Because now there's no excuse. Nothing, Siri. Damn. Siri done fucked up my whole... Oh, Lord. Siri done fucked up my whole... I know I'm skipping like a Bowser and everything. Oh, Lord. Anyway. Hopefully this sets the stage. But you know, it won't. And we're going to point to this situation where you see with these black officers, you lock them niggas up real quick and charge them real quick. So there should be no exception for any other person that could potentially be white or any other race killing a fucking black person and getting away with it. Hopefully things change now. Hopefully the police departments fucking do what's right from this moment forward. If they do not, it's clear as day, which is already the case as to why I'm making this video. We know it's clear as day that black people's lives don't matter. We know it's clear as day. But like I said, if another black person gets killed unjustifiably by the police officers, I don't give a damn if he's white or not, I expect him to be fired immediately and then charged. I don't want excuses in this lengthy process that is played out for all of the senseless killings by the hands of police. This should set the stage. And it shouldn't just be a black woman as the chief of police making these kind of decisions. If you're here to protect and serve, you have to protect and serve every motherfucking body. Let's check out the last video clip of the show on Tyre Nichols as far as his autopsy.
New information on the death of Tyre Nichols. His family says that he died after 5 Memphis police officers beat him earlier this month. An autopsy that was requested by the family found extensive bleeding caused by a severe beating. It did not list the cause of death. Elise Preston asked the prosecutor overseeing the investigation why police body cam video has not been made public.
We want to complete our key witness interviews as soon as possible. So if we're going to be interviewing a suspect, for example, in this case or any other case, you don't want the suspect to be able to see the video and then tailor their statement to law enforcement to conform to the video.
A lot of people still want to hear the video, even though we hear it's terrible to see. The DA plans to release it within the next 2 weeks. The officers involved have been fired, but they have not been charged.
And as we know, they have been charged. So, moral of the story. What the news won't tell your ass is that black lives don't matter. We don't need more examples to show us we already know. If you black, you already know. But for those of you who aren't, don't be blind. We ain't just making up fucking stories out here. Get out of your reality fixed world and join the reality with the rest of us. And those of you who act oblivious are the problem, because then that's no push for change. If everybody was against this shit, we wouldn't have this shit. And for those of you that say, oh, black on black crime is the problem too, you're not addressing that. To be clear, white on white crime is worse statistically than black on black crime. It's based on proximity of people who are in that specific area. Usually, people who are Caucasian live in better locations, unless you're poor white trash and you living with the rest of the niggas and migos that can afford what you have. Same issue as far as statistic-wise. Black on black crime, white on white crime is by society. And if you go anywhere, no matter what state it is, in the United States, you will have a hood area that will contain the people of color. Blacks stay with blacks, Hispanics stay with Hispanics. Asians and whites kind of live together too. Indians is along with them motherfuckers. We live in proximity to people like us, around us. And if another race comes in that specific town, them motherfuckers moving out. We've seen it multiple times. So let's not use the fact, oh, black on black crime, because we've already covered that white on white people kill each other more than black people kill each other. So that is a terrible argument. And with that being said, that's the show. Black people, let's just shut the fuck up when it comes to the police officers. Be respectful. Clearly, if they're pulling you out the car to save your own life, go limp and shut the fuck up. Say nothing. And I can't even guarantee you're going to live after that. I love you guys. Hopefully we can have a lighter show next week. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, being a part of the show. I'll holler at you motherfuckers.
Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla. Let me holler at you. 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 Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla.
I'm hollering, bitch.